Welcome. I'm Rowena Scherer, founder and CEO of Eat2Explore. Basically, we want you to explore the world in your own kitchen. And hold on. Oops. Sorry. There you go. Start again. So what is Eat2Explore? We are an educational food and culture explorer box, inspiring families to cook, taste, and discover different world cuisines. And what we want to do is get your hands dirty, come together, learn about a culture, and then cook the cuisine. And food is always a great connector for cultures and different countries. And with our single box, you can learn math, science, history, geography. So, really trying to connect family together. As you know, with all the technology these days, we are all, including the parents, are just busy with our phone, our laptop, our iPads. When you cook together, you kind of come together, you talk about things, and you get your hands dirty, which means no technology for a little period of time, and everyone still needs to eat. So why not do it together and learn about the different culture of the world? So there are competitors out there, but nothing. So we're not really a meal kit. We don't provide the fresh ingredients. We actually provide the educational material, recipe cards, spices, and sauces, which is what makes us so unique than other companies out there. So what's in a box? A box is, there's only 3 recipes. There's spice sauces, there's a shopping list for the fresh ingredients. So if you're a vegetarian, you can just buy vegetables, and we give all different alternatives. If you're gluten-free, if you have any allergies, it's always, we cater for all kind of dietary restrictions. There's country brochure, a little passport to track, activity sheets for kids, and all the steps are easy, and it's not too spicy, and people really enjoy the flavors. It's available on our website, as well as eat2explore.com, as well as online retailers like Amazon. We just got accepted to be on the Amazon subscription platform. We're also on Uncommon Goods, Zulily, Stone Barn, Farm Stand. Dan Barber is a big fan. And the way you can explore is you can just buy a country. We have 19 different countries to explore. Or you can do a continent, which is 4 continents. You get it in a limited subscription of 4 months. Or you can explore the world, which is a 12-month subscription where we do a different featured country. Hold on. What happened here? Oops, sorry. Here. So who are our customers? Parents, grandparents. It's great. Grandparents gift. Holidays is a big time for us. A lot of gifts of the world. Like I mentioned before, we are on online retailer, gift stores, homeschools, and virtual schools, and Girl Scouts are using us as well. And we are accepted vendor for several states: California, Alaska, Arizona, Michigan, Texas, where they use state funds to buy our boxes to use it as their learning platform. Military families, diplomats use us as well. We also started talking to grocery stores. We started one with an online grocery called Harvest in New York. As you know now, with the COVID, everyone is homeschooling, everyone is cooking. We definitely see a spike in our demand. And we are also doing a lot of charitable work as well, where we are working with schools to help the school kids continue learning and cooking and eating healthy. What happened here? Oh, sorry. That's our team. So this is kind of our key performance indicators. We'll be around for a year and a half now. Since Q4, our revenue has increased, quite well. Our CAC, as you can see, it's kind of average. Our long-term value is pretty high, very low churn. We have really loyal customers, and this is my team. I'm the sole founder. Everyone is either freelancers or consultants. I have only 2 part-time employees, so very lean team. but everyone is very focused on our mission and completely supportive. We are very focused on education, so we do have educator on staff that help me produce all the materials. And with the COVID, we have actually ramped up our educational materials. So now
so much.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we're over 5 minutes. Yeah, we're.
All right, that's it.
We want to keep.
Yeah,
sorry. We want to keep things moving. Thank you.
I'm done anyway.
That was great. Judges, do you guys have? We have another 5 minutes for questions. So please share your questions for Rowena and Eat2Explore.
Sure, Rowena. What's your profit margin? How much does it cost to produce the goods, and how much are you making with each $34 package?
Our gross margin is between 60 to 80%.
Wow.
Rowena.
Because it's, yes.
Oh, sorry, no, please continue.
No, like I said, we are very lean, and this is gross margin. So I'm spending a lot on Facebook marketing, on digital marketing. And also just hired a high-profile PR firm that, because of the situation, I pay a fraction of what I would normally pay, and I'm getting now boxes to celebrities and chefs.
Just
and
curious.
Rowena, what kind of testing or how much traction have you already had with the product?
With the what? With the product?
Where are you basically in your stage of development?
If you can see, this is our, oh, by the way, I didn't mention, we have won several awards. We actually won 4 family, top gold awards for parents, and have been published in different, and actually just won the FedEx business grant as well. We are growth stage. This is our revenues. It started in October 2018, and we have ramped up quite a bit in the last year and a half. And definitely our target revenue this year is definitely going to be about $1 million.
Sorry if I missed this, but is this a subscription, like a 1-year?
Yeah, you can buy a single box, or you can buy a limited subscription. So it's a year or 4 months, and people like that, or you can just subscribe every month. So it's a real flexibility of, try us for a 1 box, and if you like it, get a longer subscription. And we just did a starter kit bundle where they try for 2 countries with like an apron, and pretty much I would say 70% of them come back and buy it the whole year. So.
Is your product
Rowena,
I'm sorry, go ahead, Michael.
I was just going to say that, first of all, it's a very crowded marketplace. I've seen a lot of pitches for different food products like this, or food services and subscriptions. And when you have something that you rely on just an enormous amount of eyeballs to have a scalable growth business, you need to invest a lot of money. So have you thought about how you're going to build up this user base, in the early stages to get from, 60,000 to 1 million? Like, what does that look like?
So I think it's crowded in the meal kit space. I was looking at all my competitors. We are really an educational product, just using food as a connector. And if I look at my competitors, I mean, going back to that page, it's the real competitor, I would say Reddish Kids or Little Passport or Cubico, where it's not, and we constantly bump into each other, but we are different than them. And it's still educational, but it's not just food. People buy us not just for making a meal. It's like, how do I learn about what's in Ethiopia? What do they celebrate? What language do they speak? And then you just opened up a big conversation. It's the experience rather than just a meal. So how do I ramp up to 1 million revenue? I don't see us needing to grow our support team. Like my marketers are, they're all doing great. Everyone is freelance. I would probably need to look at third-party 3PL if I do start to grow a little bit bigger. But right now, we have our co-packers, we have a machine that just came in, so that can easily ramp up. We with the new machine, that's where I'm gonna spend the money, is to invest in getting the production ready to make thousands and thousands each few weeks, and the machine will do it. So that's where the money's going, is to like redo all our pouches. Everything is from, it's cut, it's sealed, the machine just do everything, and that would take a lot of labor out of it. It's just a matter of packing it together.
And Rowena, is there something that makes your ingredients different to other competitors?
So the unique thing about it is it's not really any different, but not many people can just, street recipe is a great way to experience a country. So how many companies are there that have 19 different countries with spices and flavors at the same time? I mean, most people, you go to a supermarket, you go to McCormick, and you have to get thyme, and you get a sumac, and then you have to get this, but we already blend it for them. So it's like you can go to Morocco and have a tagine, and there's already the tagine enough for 4. And if you like more, you can either get it. So we do sell just the spices and sauces at minimal price, so they can repeat it again. So it's also, frankly, helping the food waste, because instead of buying bottles of fish sauce, which I'm only going to use 1 drop, why bother, right? So like you're gonna buy a big tub a bottle of sumac, for instance, and you're just gonna get a teaspoon. So it's like you reduce your need for all the different spices and the sauces. Just try ours. If you like it, then make the investment. Otherwise, don't do it. But I have a chef who's a customer who said, every time I try a box, I'm still learning new skills. I'm still learning new flavors. So we do have a good following of customers.
That's okay. I'm going to have to cut off the questions there. Thank you, Rowena, so much for your pitch. That was amazing. If you don't mind unsharing your screen here, and then we'll give the judges a couple minutes to do their vote. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I'm going to bring up the next company.